Hello, my name is Kendrick Celestine. Today in my video, I'm going to be talking about celebrities in sports and news. And first, I'm going to get to the topic about celebrities. You know what? I have really respect for the celebrities. Only certain type of celebrities, what they do is not because I like them because they have good valuable work, and I like them because they're good screens. And don't get me wrong, because I like them because they play good roles for our society. But when it comes down like doing their personalized, the only thing I really hate about these paparazzi is they always be going into their business and always like to be nosing in everybody's stuff all the time. How do you know it? But every time when you want in, when they get into their privacy, and then when someone end up knocking them out, they end up going to jail for it. And like to me, I find that ain't right because why the person has to go to jail, but they the ones that end up going to in their face, and they the ones who bugging the mess out of at the hell out of them for no apparent reason. It doesn't really make no understanding like why people do that stuff. Because like what my biggest issue is, like when I know what they're going through is like, to me, like, how you know, but really what they do with their personal life is really none of our business with what people are doing. Because I just don't get why you have to be nosing in their business. Like, seriously, like, stop worrying about like what them people doing. Let them do their thing. Whatever they have to take care of because they pay out the insurance. But I understand the difference is they make more millions of dollars than we do when we barely can live off a lynch. But let's talk about sports. Sports, don't get me wrong. I'm a big sports person. I love sports myself. But there's other names to sports all the time. Like other names. Why you don't ever talk of these about like veterans or like scientists or like terminologists or archaeologists people. Those are very interesting people. Or like, let's see, there's other stuff like scout rangers and like keepers and like scholars and all like, there's a whole bunch, like motorcycles, different kinds of stuff, like topics you could talk about. And also you want to name a bunch of things like people, like gardeners, horticulture workers, like farmers, or pretty much, engineers. Why you don't talk about those type of people, because they pretty much do have roles for our society too. And they put up many sacrifices and they don't get the many treatment like everybody else does. And the news, and let's get started with the news. The news people. I love you guys, what you do. It's like, get me wrong, you get great information, good knowledge, good wisdom, in the information resources. But sometimes I know as you saw a lot of negativity when it comes down with like people getting shut down but typically when it comes down like racism, like between black people like myself, you don't show nothing good about the part about me. But every time something bad happens, it's always end up being dead or end up being like suicide or end up being gunned down by law enforcement. And not that I try not to bust nobody's bubble, but I want you to put it this way. And like I want it to be some good like be some good information, like good positive things, like good things was going on out to society, like things are going on, like, and I'm not trying to be like rude or be disrespectful to all you like people, like to all your valuables. But yes, but we dealing with a lot of stuff that's going on around, and it's like we can't bother to tolerate. It's like all this stuff is going around our circle, and it's like, and it's just really irritating, like we shouldn't have to put up with this mess and tolerate it. But anyway, so this is my take on celebrities, sports, and news. So anyway, folks, dislike, share the video, see what you think. I will continue making more later on in the future. I hope you folks have a wonderful day. This is Kendrick Celestine, and I'm out, folks, and have a good day.